Pakistan is falling into a deep economic crisis. We have heard about Sri Lanka, we have talked about Sri Lanka, but yet another neighboring country of India, Pakistan, is also fast getting into a quagmire of economic woes. In fact, in the recent past, Pakistan could get an IMF bailout to the worth of $1.6 billion, which amounts to $160 crore. But still the travails of this country seems to be not over. So what are the different manifestations of Pakistan's economic crisis? Well, the Pakistan is today facing a serious foreign exchange crunch, a default situation on the foreign currency loans it has taken. The devastating floods have crippled the finances of the Pakistan further. So let me explain to you in how many different ways the Pakistan economic crisis is getting manifested. Number one, the foreign exchange position. The biggest problem for the Sri Lankan economy was the drying up of the foreign exchange reserves. Well, as the dollar strengthens, as the global oil prices rise, many countries are facing the acute foreign exchange challenges. Even India's foreign exchange reserves have also fallen significantly in the recent past, from over 600 billion to over 500 billion. Around $94 billion fall has been witnessed even in India. But the advantage for India is we have piled up foreign exchange reserves to a massive level when the situation was good. Today, even despite squeeze of foreign exchange due to the situation which I have explained, India still has sufficient foreign exchange to finance 8 to 10 months of imports. On the contrary, Pakistan's foreign exchange reserves have declined by 50% this year, and today they stand at $8 billion, which is barely sufficient to meet the foreign exchange requirement for 5 months, which can only finance 5 weeks, not months, 5 weeks of imports. So if Pakistan fails to earn a single dollar, in the next 5 weeks, Pakistan will be completely bankrupt. So this is the first problem. The second problem is, well, currencies across the world are witnessing a severe stress due to strengthening of dollars. Indian rupee is also at an historically low level of 81 rupees per dollar. But the Pakistan currency value stands at 216 per dollar. This is the second thing. Third thing is, well, Pakistan is in a desperate situation. It is taking loans to repay loans. This is called the debt quagmire. If I tell you in the common man's language, if you pay a credit card bill by using another credit card, what will happen? You will ultimately land up in a quagmire. This is what is precisely happening in Pakistan. Recently, Pakistan has taken a $1.5 billion loan from China to repay part of the loan which it owes to Saudi Arabia. So it has taken loan from Saudi Arabia, it could not repay it, and now took Chinese loan to repay part of the Saudi loan. So where will it head? Then the fourth problem is, well, China has been investing in Pakistan in a very big way. So, but the rate of return on Chinese investment is around 6%. That too, a part of it will be in dollars. So this high rate of investment on the investment made in Pakistan may benefit China, but it is unaffordable for a kind of economy which Pakistan is in. Then the fifth one is, Pakistan has been taking loans from China left, right and center. In the last 3 years, Pakistan has borrowed $5 billion from China. Today, China accounts for 30% of Pakistan's total foreign loan component. So this is resulting in a massive stress on Pakistan. In fact, the Sri Lanka, everybody was talking about the Chinese loans causing crisis in Sri Lanka. Actually, Chinese loans accounted for only 10% of total foreign debt of Sri Lanka. But in the case of Pakistan, it is estimated to be around 30%. And the China, as a part of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, there has been a massive investment and massive infrastructure build-up. A lot of this infrastructure build-up by raising debt, and it is now not yielding revenue. So, for example, let me give you an example. As part of the China-Pakistan economic corridor, a deep sea port was built, and for the last 2 years, it is in operation. But hardly any ship transport was taking place because there is a lack of demand. So, when a massive infrastructure fails to generate revenue, it becomes a white elephant. Well, the sixth point is Pakistan was raising money through bonds. So, the bond yields on Pakistani bonds that are scheduled to mature in 2024 and 2025 is at a very high level of 60.7%. So, this will impose a lot of fiscal burden on Pakistan. Then the seventh point is, whatever may be the financial troubles of Pakistan, economic woes of Pakistan, but its defense expenditure continued to be very high. In 2023, Pakistan is expected to spend $10 billion, that's around $1,000 crore on defense. More recently, it has acquired F-16 modernization from United States worth $45 crore, $450 million. Well, because this is precisely because the army controls or influences Pakistani politics and government in a very significant manner. So, it is impossible for any government in Pakistan to reduce the defense expenditure, though the financial problems are crippling the nation. Then the eighth one is, well, Pakistan's one of the richest province, the resource-rich province of Pakistan is Balochistan. It has a lot of minerals, natural gas and other resources. But the problem is the Balochistan is witnessing a struggle for freedom from Pakistan. Well, Pakistan may call it a separatist movement, we may call it a freedom movement. But due to this Balochi struggle for independence, the investors are wary of entering this province, including the Chinese investors are wary of entering into this province. Then the ninth one is the population. Actually, India, Bangladesh and other countries are witnessing a stabilization in population. The population in India is expected to even decline in future. So, but on the contrary, Pakistan population is rising. It is around 220 million today, around 22 crores, and is expected to rise to 340 million, 34 crores by 2050. And then this rise in population will be a boon if Pakistan can provide education, health, skills to the people of to the children of Pakistan. But unfortunately, Pakistan is not doing. India is producing IT manpower. Pakistan is producing terrorists even from the youth. So this results in a situation where the high increase in population may prove to be a demographic nightmare for Pakistan. Then the 10th one is, well, financial woes, economic problems can still be overcome if we have a strong and stable political leadership. If you have a robust political leadership, a country can tide over this crisis. But the Pakistan doesn't even have that. There is a tremendous political instability in Pakistan. We have seen what's happening in Pakistan. So the army still continues to dethrone elected governments, install elected governments. That's precisely the reason the Pakistan Prime Minister has recently said even friendly nations are looking towards us as beggars when we go to them for loans. So that is the pathetic plight of Pakistan. The Prime Minister of Pakistan says the country has been begging for the last 75 years.